So change of plans. I did say on the last video that I think I was going to go to Universal, but I figured out that the Mega Movie Parade is not till 6 p.m. And then if I do go out there, I want to see their new night show as well. So I think we're going to go to Magic Kingdom Day instead. I got a boarding group, woke up early to get a boarding group for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I want to see how long that wait is going to be. I got boarding group 69, so I don't know. I was looking up online like how long boarding groups usually take because I don't typically get virtual queues, but I thought I would kind of show you what that experience is like going to the parks. Then I think what we're going to do is kind of wander around Magic Kingdom, see if there's any updates that I can give you, see all the new merchandise at Critter CoOp, which is Tiana's Bayou's Adventure gift shop. But let's go. Let's head into the Magic Kingdom.
First, I'm gonna get a cat update. Cat update, guys. There's Hazel. Hi, Hazel. Because we haven't updated the video since a certain someone has joined the family. That's Wrigley. Hi, Red. He's like, why are you pointing that at me? And there's our new little girl. Hi, Orange. Oh. So we actually got Orange last year. And she's been part of the family for almost a year now. In August. I think August 1st, I think, is when she came home. But yeah, it's been a transition. But now we've got 3 kitty cats. Our little Aristocats.
Alright, so it's roughly like 9:15 and we just got here. The park opened at 9 o'clock. They had early entry at 8:30. And this is the emptiest I think I've seen a ferry boat going into the opening of Magic Kingdom in a really long time. Right, so we made it in. Here comes the train. Perfect timing. Probably go get up on the train and then head back towards like Frontierland. Get off by Tiana's. So let's go see if we can get on the train. Does not look like a busy morning here at Magic Kingdom, and mornings are usually quieter. I will say that people are still sleeping in, catching up from the night before. But we're heading up to the train. Let's see if we can get on this one. We did it. We made it. Here goes the monorail. I believe that's the resort one because it just pulled up to the station. Yeah, exciting. Everybody coming in for their morning at the Magic Kingdom.
The sound of adventure. Adventureland, I should say. Whether navigating wild jungle rivers, swashbuckling with jolly buccaneers, or even just scaling a towering treehouse, there's always plenty to explore here in Adventureland. Fires and country bears, this outpost is chock full of tall tales and an even taller mountain. We call it Big Thunder. Catch a ride on its runaway trains and you'll see why. On a more musical note, just ahead, Princess Tiana is striking up the band for her big party. She made me promise to tell you folks, you're invited. Watch your step now. This is Frontierland Station.
We did get boarding group 69. It looks like they're actually just opening up the ride for the morning. All right, but yeah, usually Tiana's isn't open right on time, but it does look like it's opening now, so now we just gotta wait for our boarding group. You know, it's something that I've not ridden in a long time, and we don't really ride it a whole bunch, but it does offer some great views. Oh boy, we got a wanted poster. We're looking for Butch Cassidy. $5 grand. All right, 15 grand for these guys. Guess we're gonna have to look for them. That's a lot of money. So you can actually see up there above Tiana's where you enter. It does have the virtual queue. Groups 1 through 18 is now boarding. So once you're in that range, you can board. Typically, I think the window of missed time is like, I would say an hour, but they're pretty strict about new rides and when they let people in. But Lightning Lane, 9:42 right now. That's the time. Well, it looks like it's open. And we're gonna head into Critter CoOp, which is the new Tiana's merchandise shop. So let's go check it out. Not been in yet. Pretty excited. We made it into Critter CoOp. So this is the Splash Mountain. Splash Mountain. I'm gonna keep doing that. Tiana's Bayou Adventure gift shop that just opened recently, a couple weeks ago. It was about a week after the ride, but we're gonna kind of take a tour around. I was in here earlier doing some TikTok videos, Instagram videos, so I had a chance to kind of look around before we jumped in. But so the story of Tiana's Bayou Adventure is you're going around collecting a band to play at Tiana's big soiree that she's having for Mardi Gras. So you'll see musical nods, band nods. And then Louie is the, I guess the band leader. He's the one that's kind of helping you recruit the critters. And each of the critters have names, so we can talk a little bit about that. There's a ton of them, so it's kind of hard to remember their names, but I'll pull something up so we can talk about each of them. So this is Bo the Possum. Seeing limitless possibilities, no one finds more wonder in the bayou and sounds the Zydeco music than Bo. All she knows is beauty, especially her own. You can find her plucking out the low notes and her upright chord bass, which of course involves some of the musical dexterity with her tail. So that's Bo, and she is part of the band that you go and collect in Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And this is Apollo the raccoon. Apollo loves transforming abandoned objects into works of musical art, like his squeeze box. He's full of energy and storytelling, especially about the objects he finds in the bayou. He's particularly close to Rufus and appreciates Rufus's calm demeanor. And Rufus is the turtle. So Rufus the turtle, is he a turtle? Yeah. Rufus may be a turtle, but he's quick to jump into rhythm with his harmonica. He's also the first to join in on his new adventures. He's genuine and sincere, but may come across as a little sarcastic at times with his habitual sighing. Rufus loves going on adventures with Apollo. So these are besties. That's fun. Got more band posters. The Bayou Bobcats, now kitting around at the Critter Co-op. Back from the International Swamp Tour. The World Tour? Lewis Pillow Pet. He's really soft. No price. I love Kim. She's sleeping. All right, you can see it without the glare back here. I had to like step backwards, but we've got the critters in the co-op hanging out with Tiana. And it's actually like a portrait of the gumbo that's currently sitting in the fireplace. And if I lean in maybe close enough, you can hear it crackling. They have this like middle stand that's got some of the snacks. So they have a Mardi Gras popcorn. I think it's just, I believe it's just colored. I don't think it's, oh no, there we go. Purple blackberry, green apple, and gold lemon flavored. All right, so it is flavored. I didn't think it was. Oh, and there's like a list of all the snacks that they have. Milk chocolate coins. But you could be a piggy bank after. That's kind of fun. Yeah, that's interesting. I'd be interested to see what this is. It almost, I think, would be, I mean, it says milk chocolate, but I'm kind of surprised it's not white chocolate. It looks good though. Banana Foster. Mama Odie's hot sauce. Pretty good size hot sauce bottle. It is a roasted pepper, so it'd probably have a little bit of a kick to it. They do have a drink cooler in here. Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero, Sprite, Powerade, and bottled water. Smart Water and Dasani. There's the popcorn. We took it over here to the shelf because it's easier to kind of grab some of these. We got a green apple gummy frog. I'm not sure I've ever had green apple gummies, but they're pretty good. There's the lollipop. These are the ones that really were interesting to me because they have toffee over at Disneyland that's really good. So I'm wondering if it's the same kind of toffee flavored. This is spicy butter, so this is one that I was actually really interested in getting. Cajun Crazy Crunch. That's a mouthful. And it's the same peanuts, but it also has corn sticks, Cajun style corn sticks, toasted corn, honey roasted sesame seed sticks, almonds, and pepitas. So sounds like a spicy little mix, kind of like almost like a Chex Mix kind of thing. You can put your spices on, like a spice rack, or maybe some of your snacks that you get. And then you also have her mug. Tiana's Foods, bringing folks together since 1927. So this is one of the cool things that I saw. It's a recipe binder for Tiana's Foods. So bringing folks together. It's got the same logo. That's what Tiana's, I guess, slogan is. But it's a recipe binder, 50 recipe cards, 25 clear, protective, organizer pages, 6 recipes, category dividers, and Tiana-inspired beignet recipe. And they actually do have the beignets. I saw somebody eating them, so we'll have to go check those out and try them, because I do like beignets. Tiana's apron. It's got a whisk and a spoon. It's really nice. $40. Oh, and there's some more of those posters. I really want this poster. Like I wish they could make that in a pin or like a poster itself. We have a pot holder and an oven mitt, and it's got Tiana's logo on it. So there's the pot holder. And Tiana's oven mitt. It's got beignets on it. Those are adorable. A triangle with its little mallet. Oh, that's cool. You can actually, that's fun. I like that because it's like nailed down, but you get to play it. Delicate instruments. So they forgot to put this in the delicate instrument box. See, more band posters. The most hopped band in the Bayou. Las Ranitas. Does that mean frog? Oh, Las Ranitas Verdes. And they have like an upcoming shows list. Las Ranitas Verdes, Rufus and the Terrapins, the Bayou Bobcats, Zydeco Rainbow, and Rara Fauna. Coming soon. And this is Miss Leah Chase, a culinary icon in New Orleans and beyond. Leah Chase was the award-winning longtime chef and proprietor of Crescent City's landmark Dookie Chase's restaurant. She was one of the inspirations for Disney's characters Princess Tiana. Leah oversaw her restaurant's kitchen until she passed away at the age of 96, and her dishes continue to delight thousands of locals and notable individuals since the restaurant opened in 1941. Some of the flavors of Leah's fine Creole cuisine are available to take home with these seasonings and mixes inspired by Dookie Chase's restaurants, with patrons have relished for decades and is part of the fabric of New Orleans. So Disney's actually selling some of Dookie Chase's seasoning. That's meat seasoning. Got some seafood seasoning. Our own fried chicken seasoning. And then you got the gumbo base. That's pretty awesome. They also have Miss Leah Chase's cookbook. Princess Tiana's outfit changes because this takes place after the movie. So this is after, a couple years after, and you have Tiana's palace that just opened. And this is her new outfit that she dons inside of the ride. You got a kid's dress with Tiana on it. And Ray, well, Ray's family members. Hello, that's Ray, right? Yeah, that's Ray. But Ray has passed, so maybe not. Maybe Ray Jr. Kid's backpack. At first, I thought this was a Dooney when I first saw it. I came in and do an Instagram video, but then I was like, wait, that's not a Dooney. That's just a kid's backpack. So it's really nice, though. It's pretty big size. Kiddos can actually dress in Tiana's new outfit, $45. And it's like a pantsuit. That's pretty cool. It's like a jumper. I think that's what it's called, right? And then you can get a play set. It's Tiana's cooking set. Make some gumbo. And of course, they've got Tiana's dress from Princess and the Frog. They have an accessory set that also goes with Tiana's dress. All right, so that's the entrance we came in. It's supposed to be like the backstage area, which is pretty funny because it is kind of set up like backstage. It's got like the food and snacks and everything else like that. So it's got good flow, but that curtain is supposed to kind of come down. But I love that it's like old flour bags and rice bags. That's awesome. Again, I love just how much detail goes into Disney gift shops. So make sure to just kind of, I've been taking this all in for like the last hour as I'm just sitting here waiting for the boarding group. It's cool. So you can kind of see up underneath, it's the Bayou Community Band. And they've taken like the old gourds of vegetables and made them into, kind of looks like squash, I guess, and made them into instruments. But it's kind of like they're on break. It's intermission. They interact with some of the other blinking fireflies. So maybe somebody in your party has it, they can sync up with your firefly, or they can sync up with their little jar that they are in. So here's some adult T-shirts. You got Shortcut to the Bayou. Nothing on the back, but I like this shirt. I'm tempted. Disney shirts tend to shrink. So I don't know. $40 for this adult tee. There's another band poster. You have this travel cup, Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And then it does have a frog. Hoodie. Let's go to the party. And then on the front, it's got Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It's got a pocket as well. And then I've seen this hat around quite a bit. It looks like their cruise ship, like font, right? Like the Disney Cruise Line. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know it had the little water tower on the back. right? I mean, it looks like Disney's Wish. Like you could just slap on one of Disney's cruise line names. This is a really good shot of the Spirit jersey with like the sleeve. I've been having a hard time finding the sleeve to kind of film, but it has like the instruments on the side here and some flowers. Whoa. Look at that. That's a lounge fly. I like that. We're down in the bayou and you splash down. Critter Co-op proudly presents the Bayou Community Band playing nightly. Okay, here's the back of the Spirit jersey because I got the front of it and I got the sleeve, but I wanted to show you what the back said. It's a joyful celebration. So this is part of our song that plays inside of the new ride. It's a very nice, it's I will say the fabric's a little lighter than normal. Like it feels a little bit more thin, but I do love that color. Floppy hat. Love a good floppy hat. Looks like women's cut t-shirt. Kind of a beige color. So this is the actual Tiana's Bayou Adventure themed headband, but they also have a Tiana headband that looks like her dress from Princess and the Frog. It does light up. Let's see if we can get it to... So it does blink, and then they've got like the stationary mode. Okay, cool. So you can do different modes on this headband. I like that a lot. Kids t-shirt with Tiana on it. That's a new outfit. I don't think we've seen her wear, right? Maybe at the end of Princess and the Frog we did. More of a simple dress. And then we have kid sweatshirt. We know a shortcut. Yeah, you do. Can't wait to see it. So actually, I got one of these. Hold on. I got one of these to blink earlier because the tabs got... Oh, there we go. So it lights up, but it also has different modes. So if you just click it back on, got ones that change colors. Got different colors as well. And it's a kid's cup. And there's a little hook on it. That's a lot of fun. I really like this shirt. I kind of wish they had this in men's size because that's cute. Then they have the t-shirt version of that Shortcut to the Bayou. A little bit of a different path, but that's adorable. Then they have this Let's Get to the Party Tiana Bayou Adventure hat. It's got the little logo on the back. It's the more generic looking Tiana's. It doesn't have Tiana Bayou Adventure written on it. This is the same as on the back, that print. And then that's the difference between the two. I don't know. I think it's just preference at this point. I did hear some people say they wish that this print was on this here. So, I don't know. 35 bucks. Didn't see these. They have dress socks for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And then they have the Magic Band Plus, and this interacts with any of the statues or interactive pieces around Walt Disney World, including Galaxy's Edge. There's some here at Magic Kingdom as well with the gold statues that still interact with. When you walk up to them, it'll start to buzz and activate those statues. So they have this, which is up here, but this is a better display case for it. It's a flameless candle, I guess you could say. But I'm guessing it plays music, but that's just a guess. I can't tell if it does because none of the tabs are pulled. I know it just lights up, but it'd be cool if it did play music. And then they have the hair clip. They got Tiana's purse. It's a pretty good sized purse. So if you're gonna get the Tiana dress, that might be a good little thing to add to it. A blanket for Tiana's. My dreams, my way. That's a really nice blanket. It's very soft. They have some accessories. They got earrings. Got a necklace. A really nice pillow with some tassels, like some gold tassels on it. It's got like that really fun print on the back. It's a little bit of a lighter green on the back of it. And then they have these teapots that are awesome. I'm gonna slide it over into the light so you can see it. Yeah, that's a good looking teapot. You can kind of see from the back side, the door that we entered in is way over there on the other side of the store. So it's a pretty decent sized gift shop. Ornaments. So these ornaments do light up. I actually had one on earlier. I'm gonna pull the tab so you can see it, and then I'll put it back in there. So if you put the tabs back in, they can actually stop it again. But it lights up. And you see it. There you go. Yeah, that little lantern lights up. And then Lewis is stuck in a log. So then we have a Tiana's keychain. It's got her water tower, it's got Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and it's got like a little tassel with the instruments on it. We have a beach towel as well. Oh, so it's the We Know a Shortcut. So it's this similar print as We Know a Shortcut, like on the t-shirts. They do have a picture frame, so if you get a photo when you're on Tiana's, that'd be a great little photo frame to put that in. It's very nice. I think my favorite thing of all, though, is this. The statue's wonderful. I really do like it. Tiana's Bayou Adventure pins as well. So we got one with Tiana on it. We have Mama Odie on this one. And then we have the one with We Know a Shortcut with our little critters. Then we have this, which is a magnet. And then we have this bag, and I'm pretty sure this is for like items that get wet, like a poncho or anything like that. Or, I mean, it could be a bag for anything else, but it's got that material that's easy to dry. It's like that almost like meshy feel to it. But honestly, I think this is a pretty good option if you're gonna go get on the ride. I mean, this feels like a rain jacket on the outside. It's kind of that fabric. And then they have this adult-sized t-shirt that says, "Let's get to the party." Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and has the opening year, I guess. I really like that shirt. Got a broom. So they found just like little items throughout, and it says live music on that sign. Got a pumpkin. This is the little stand right when you enter. So they kind of just turn random objects into musical instruments. And then up there you can see it's intermission. So that's why all the instruments are sitting around from there. And then you've got this that I showed you earlier with the instruments just kind of resting, and the critters have gone in to take a break, and they've gone to the backstage area. And they do have mobile checkout, so you can actually scan this and check out without having to go to the registers if the lines are long. A little bit of wayfinding in case you don't know where the Critter Co-op is, because the sign is kind of tucked back in this corner here. And then there's a sign like on this side of the building, so if you're walking from this way, you might not see it right away, because it is one that's a little bit more difficult to find. So this is where it is. And then Tiana's Bayou Adventure is over here, so the entrance over here. Stroller parking in this area usually, or in that area back there. But that's the Frontierland train station back up over there. And then Big Thunder Mountain is right next door. So good little spot for this little gift shop, and I love it. The sign's right outside of Critter Co-op. They're looking for different bands. They got cooking classes here, beginner dance classes, looking for some entertainment. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it opened like at 9:20, 9:30. Boarding group 25 through 38 are now boarding. So if you were before these, they typically will not let you in, but it really just depends, I think. But yeah, we're up to 38. We're 69. I'm gonna guess it's closer to like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock when we get on. That's just a guess. So we'll see how long it takes. 9:30, so it's almost been 2 hours. And we're sitting right here. And we're gonna go around the front, see if the ride's going. It does look like it still is, because they're still letting people in the queue line. I believe that Tiana's and Big Thunder's stroller parking goes up and down this right here. I mean, I know that's Thunder's, but I think there's not really any strollers up over here. So if you're doing stroller parking and you're gonna ride Tiana's, I believe it's right here on this bridge, and it kind of wraps around here. There's some back there where you get on the boats for Tom Sawyer as well. But you can see the people that are just kind of chilling, not wanting to probably ride and wait in line on some of these attractions. But Thunder's only 35 minutes, but the line is like extended all the way here almost to where it enters, and that's longer than 35, I believe. So that's a pretty crowded attraction. The other one's not so much. It's pretty slow day back here. You can kind of see right here, it's usually real congested back here when it's busy. It's not too bad. That's where Larry lives. I don't know who Larry is, but it's his mailbox. All right, see you later, Larry. So we have some Back after Mardi Gras stuff, we got molasses in there. Looks like some cane sugar. Oh, there's an instrument. This must be Larry's house. You can see inside Larry's home. I don't know who Larry is, but he's a busy guy. They got some of the logs moving. Good sign. It means it's up and running. It's a pretty good shot right there of the water tower, huh? In through the trees. Employee owned, Tiana's Food. How pretty this is. Hello, everybody. And you can see Naveen and Tiana sitting on the log right there. I'm so glad this ride is back and better than ever. They have a window that opens at 7 a.m. You have to be on the app right at 7 a.m. It's within, I think, about a second or two that they sell completely out. So make sure you're on the app refreshing right at 7 a.m. once it hits 7 a.m. And then they have one at 1 p.m., which that window and that queue line typically is a lot longer. It will take people up until, I think I saw somewhere online where it was like, there's been days where that virtual queue, you've been able to get like an hour after, so like around 2 p.m. But definitely keep that in mind if you're planning it. Right now, Tiana's, the only way you can get on it is Lightning Lane or through that virtual queue. Pecos Bill is on the left right here, Tall Tale. And then Golden Oak Outpost is right here on the right-hand side. Pretty long line, but we're gonna jump in line and get some beignets. Tiana's famous beignets, light, sweet, and fluffy beignets with powdered sugar and drizzled with honey. And that was $6.99. They also had hot and honey chicken with sweet potato fries and shrimp gumbo with sweet potato fries. So they had some savory options. And then they had the Bayou lemonade, which I have to pull up the ingredients for that one because it was a little bit different, but I do know it was made with Minute Maid lemonade. So a refreshing option, I guess, here at Golden Oak Outpost. It is the Bayou Lavender Lemonade. Minute Maid premium lemonade with flavors of lavender inspired by New Orleans influence on American cuisine, and it is $6.29. Came out pretty warm, very fluffy, very light. I mean, there's I guess the cross section of it. It is, they're really good. I actually think they're better than the Mickey ones over at Port Orleans. And I'm not the biggest lavender fan, and you can actually taste it. You can see it actually, kind of that pinkish color at the bottom there. But it's like a lavender syrup. It's all right. Update, we are to group 50, so inching closer and closer. Again, I think my predicted time was 2 o'clock, so we'll see. And here's the little passageway between Frontierland and Adventureland. And just to our left-hand side, the Country Bear Jamboree walls are down. We've got some new signage, and it opens this Wednesday. So Country Bear Jamboree will officially be back. They have all new songs. They have all new animatronics that have been kind of refurbed. So they did, I wouldn't say all new animatronics. They've used some of the ones from the past, but they've made them even better. Some improvements have come, but we're really close, and you can kind of see, actually you can kind of see inside these windows, some of the new things that they have as far as the pre-show is concerned. I'm not going to put my camera up there just because I don't know what Disney really wants you to film until it does open, but they did a preview, so you can actually watch those at some of the media that was here for Country Bear Jamboree. Kind of wandered back here by Big Thunder Mountain just to look around, but there's a little Miners Cove. I don't think people wander down here too often, but if you do, there's like a nice seating area out here, and then you can also see Tom Sawyer's Island from out here as well. There's like a little dock. But yeah, a good little spot to rest. Not right now in the sun, and that's weird. The umbrella's like, it's weird. It's like over there. There's seats around it, but these tables are in the sun. But it's a beautiful view of Tom Sawyer Island. And then when they talk about beyond Big Thunder Mountain, which was the blue sky stuff that they presented at the last D23, it's going to be back in this area back here. And there's a lot of land out here, obviously, with Tom Sawyer Island as well. And then it's got like the riverboat that goes through here. But just speculation for now. We'll see if we get any kind of announcements at D23 that starts in a couple of weeks. Honestly, it's coming up, and maybe we'll get some news on Beyond Thunder Mountain. I'm gonna head down here because we're gonna go to the restrooms, but I did want to show you that we are at group 65, so just 4 away from boarding, and you can see the queue. It's not too long of a line when I was back here before, but we're gonna wander back here. I'll show you what the queue line looks like as they've got one of the bigger boarding group ranges up right now. 14 groups, which is roughly about the same, or the largest range I've seen. Ranges from like 10 to 14 boarding groups at a time. Everybody's kind of dipped under here for some shade. But they did clear out this area. It used to be like a playground, but now it's stroller parking. But I did want to show you how much of the queue they're using, which is not a lot. Like, that's a pretty short queue line for Splash Mountain. Or Tiana's Bayou Adventure. There it goes again. So we'll see how long we have to wait. Yeah, so I wanted to wander down here and show you just how much of the queue line they're using. So they're not using like the extended queues, because the extended queue would go back in this area. And when we came for the preview, we were about, you know, out here somewhere, and it took about 45 minutes. Pretty good, knock on wood. There's not been a whole lot of stoppage on the ride today. So lots of people getting in line for Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
We told a fantastical tale about a firefly named Ray, fell in love with a star named Evangeline. I still think of those two every time I look up into that big night sky. Here's another tune by the Blue Sky Social Club called